من نیکولا هستم. عید شما مبارک. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Naw-Ruz from the perspective of a Persian American. And Naw-Ruz is a very special time in the year for people all around the world, not only just Persians. And being half Persian, I like to respect and have an understanding of our cultural values and our history, because I think that we know better where we are going when we know where we have been in the past. And Naw-Ruz is a time for renewal. It's the time for spring, and that's why it is a perfect time to celebrate a new year. In the Persian culture, there is Charshanbe Suri, and this is the festival which is the Wednesday before the end of the year. It's a fire festival, and the people go and jump over the fire to have good luck for the next year, the coming year. And also it's an opportunity for them to kind of get rid of, as they say, their old baggage or the bad things in their life, to dump it into the fire. This is sort of a cultural thing that goes back to the time of the Zoroastrians, as far as I understand, 1700 years ago or more. And over from that time period, there is this respect of the fire. And fire is a tradition in the Zoroastrian religion. And I think Zarathustra kind of brought a deeper respect for fire, which is the love of God. And even though Persians, many have become Muslim, or the Islamic culture has been in Iran, they have kept the traditions from the past alive and respected this as part of their cultural values, of which Naw-Ruz is also part of that. And the other thing is the hafsin, you know, and this is the display that is put out around the time of Naw-Ruz, and it is different representations, 7 different representations. And I think a lot of Persians put it out, but I don't know if they know this, but it goes back to also Zoroastrian tradition as well, which those 7 spirits are the spirits of Ahura Mazda, represented in the minerals and the plants and the animals and all of those effects in the world. And so they each represent a different attribute of God, which is like the purpose, good purpose or goodwill, and truthfulness, and other such attributes of God like that. And I think that we are good to continue to maintain these things as far as respecting where they came from and understanding them, but especially when we understand what their meaning is, and keep that alive. But as far as, you know, using it as like a superstition or a tradition, that's not something that I use in my life or in my family's life, but we can respect it from the understanding of its philosophical and spiritual meaning, and how it can impact our lives too. So overall, Naw-Ruz is a very special time. It goes back thousands of years, but it has connections to the modern day. For example, my family is Baha'i, and I'm a Baha'i, and I think Baha'is also send their love to everyone during Naw-Ruz. Naw-Ruz is a special time for Baha'is as well, because it's a Baha'i holiday. And so in the Baha'i faith, Naw-Ruz is also the beginning of the calendar of the new year. And this has to do with spiritual renewal as well. It has to do with the coming of the manifestations of God and their renewing energy into the world to help it progress, you know. So I think that both spiritually and materially, Naw-Ruz is a time for celebration and preparing for the well-being of another year. And with that said, again, thank you for allowing me to share this message with you, and Eid Shema Mubarak.
همین جام بازم بگو که کم داری منو دوباره سال نو شده تحویل سال نازنی تو با سلیقه خودت سفره همسینو بچین امسال یه سال محشره با تو فقط خوش بگذره فدای اون چشات بشم عیدی من یادت نره یه لحظه خندیدن تو از همه چی قشنگ‌تره تو لحظه تحویل سال عیدی من یادت نره